Okay, part two. One of the batteries is out right now being charged. This is the main battery component right here. Mercury calls for at least a 880 cold cranking amps battery in order to turn it over. And this one is an 880 cold cranking amp. Moving along, we got the Minn Kota 440 onboard charger. This thing's the bomb. Hooks up to all four batteries and charges them all at once just by plugging it in. I'll show you the plug-in on the other side. This is the other side of the battery box. Here's the other one. This is the slot where the other battery goes. Again, that's charging, and then you got the other battery here. So these three batteries over here on this side are for the trolling motor only. Most of the other components run off of this main battery. So you've got 36 volts going to the trolling motor, which makes a very powerful motor up front, and also a very long-lasting motor. You can fish for many hours straight with it. There's the plug right there. You just take your regular extension cord, and you got a cord running from your garage or wherever, and then the plug goes right in here, and that turns on Minn Kota 440, and your batteries are charging. Let's step up on the actual boat. Most of the time the boat's got a cover on it. I got some really dirty trees around my house, so if you see any leaves and stuff in here, that's why. You can see the view from the back casting deck, and I'm going to kind of walk forward and show you some of the features, starting from right here. This area here, this step area is actually the cooler. It's nice and deep. Put your beverages of whatever persuasion you're into in there. Got two rod lockers on either side. One on this side has the rod management system, so the butts can go down on this side, and then there are small holes where you can see the rods are headed into, and these will hold up to 7-foot rods. All these rods I have in here are actually 7 foot long, and so they have plenty of room for 7-foot rods. And if you can see where that little white area is there in the kind of in the middle of the screen, that's actually a light. They all work controlled at the instrument panel. Right here is another one of the navigation lights. The smaller one is connected up front right now, but they snap in and are held right here. Other side, rod locker, pretty empty right now except for some leaves, but it's the same size. Lots of storage in this boat. This compartment here is what I've used for my tackle. You can see that I've still got my tackle in there, at least some of it. The tackle management systems are pretty sweet in here. They fit those size boxes. As you can see, I've got them kind of stacked in there. And then they got the built-in bump board there for tournament action at the front of that. I actually took the design from the 2007 and put another bump board in right here. It was easier for me to access. You can pull it out right here. And this is actually the Triton bump board too. This compartment right here is actually the biggest storage compartment. It goes all the way up into the front of the bow. I'm actually able to get inside of here and close the compartment door without a problem. That's how big it is. So lots of space in there to put life jackets and whatnot. Here you got the pedestal seat with the butt bump seat. It's generally what I use. Up here it's just kind of to lean on. It's not really to sit on, although you can. And I've I've got an extra post that's a little bit smaller too. You can use the trolling motor up front's a 2007 Minn Kota Maxim, 101 pound thrust, 36 volt trolling motor. Like I said before, it's got some pretty amazing power. It's also got the the Universal 2 transducer, so you can hook up any fish finder to it, and it's already, the transducer's already built into the lower unit of the trolling motor, so there's no monkeying around with wires wrapped around your shaft or anything. I've also got here the RMC Boatworks mount that holds the trolling motor down, especially during transport, and although it doesn't look like not much, those things are really nice, and it keeps the trolling motor from moving around during transport and from all the any of the components of the trolling motor getting loose or anything. Believe it or not, that little mechanism there cost me over 120 bucks. So up front, I'm going to turn on the Humminbird 597. Got the color screen, down imaging, and so on. You can put it on simulation mode. Show you what it would look like if there was some big fish in there.